I got a big small gun.
A robbery attempt is nipped in the bud when an armed man finds himself up against a convenience store worker with his own weapon.
Yeah. What is that? Alright, I'm gone. What is that?
It happened on September 9th in Pensacola, Florida. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office released this security video saying the suspect, 32-year-old Rakim Stephen Tate, turned a bad decision into a worse decision when he entered the store armed.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but that didn't look like no robbery to me. Now, where I'm from, if somebody gonna rob you, they gonna make it quite clear that they rob you. The gun will be up. You feel me? When he first entered the store, it might have been some patrolling around, looking. I'm sure he would have had a mask on. Basically, the story is, right? So this guy named Rakim Tate, he walked into this store, and he was obviously holding the giant shotgun underneath his armpit, but hand wasn't on the trigger. He was holding the gun by sort of like the barrel area, and as he patrolled around the store, it sort of just looked like he was looking for an attendant, looking for whoever ran the store. Now, Rakim was supposedly charged with attempted robbery. Now, again, I don't know if y'all from or places like where I'm from Hartford. If you're from the areas like Chicago, if you're from areas that have high levels of crime, people that are attempting robbery don't tend to walk in leisurely, just strolling, walking normally, holding a gun, downwards facing, no mask, no intent, and stating, "I mean no harm." Of course, I'm not saying that the clerk had no right to have his own gun. Of course he did. He said he saw this guy walking towards the store with a gun, ran behind the counter, and grabbed his own weapon to defend himself. But what I don't think is that this was some crazy armed robbery attempt. I mean, please engage with me in the comment section down below and let me know what you think about it. But in my opinion, if someone walked into a store in a place where guns are legal, not necessarily open carry, but maybe concealed carry, and is stating that he's not from around here, he's from Chicago, where things are, I'm pretty sure, also concealed carry. But besides the case, he obviously seems like someone who is involved with some sort of activity that would require him to carry around said gun. I mean, I'm not going to make any assumptions, but he's got the tear tattoos, which are indicative of murder and indicative of gang violence. So, for him to be walking around with this gun and not holding it in any threatening or, demeaning way to the store clerk, while simultaneously uttering the fact that he means no harm, holding a friendly conversation with this clerk, it just doesn't seem to me like this would be an armed robbery in any case. And yet, that's what he was charged with.
Security footage shows Tate walking inside carrying a gun under his right arm. He walks around the store before speaking with someone who is off camera.
I don't mean no harm. I'm just not from around here. What you got in your hand, bro? I got a big gun. But I'm not from around here is what I'm saying. I'm from Chicago, bro.
Escambia County officials say the clerk noticed Tate was armed before he entered the store and ran to the back room to arm himself with his personal weapon.
I see your what's that?
After leaving the store, Tate was charged with openly carrying a prohibited weapon and attempted robbery with a firearm. Officials with the Escambia County Sheriff's Office posted the security footage on Facebook, saying it was, quote, not a good time for a robbery. And while Tate may be from Chicago,
but I'm not from around here is what I'm saying. I'm from Chicago, bro.
Officials went on to write, quote, you're not in Chicago anymore. You're under arrest.
It seems to me, again, like this guy is just outright stupid. I mean, he had no idea of the laws. He had no idea of, the legality of what he was doing, of where he was, and simply uttering, I'm not from around here, is not going to get you excused from the law. But simultaneously, I don't think it makes you an armed robber. I think holding friendly conversation, not threatening anyone, not posing any real immediate endangerment to those around you with the weapon that you're holding, it sort of goes insanely against the allegations that you're there to rob the store. And if he walked into the store initially and didn't see a clerk, why wouldn't he have just grabbed a few things and, ran out? Or why wouldn't he have went straight to the register rather than walking and patrolling around the store as if he's looking for some chips in Arizona? It just seems kind of strange to me. The whole situation is kind of strange. So please, again, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think this was an armed robbery? Personally, I feel like this guy was just in the wrong place, wrong time, and wrong mentality. Complete idiot. Of course, know the gun laws of where you're going if you're going to be walking around with a shotgun. And again, not excusing any of his behaviors, not saying the clerk was a bad guy or the cops were a bad guy in the situation. Just simply that the situation might not have been what the cops painted it out to be. But regardless, let me know what you think in the comments. This was a very, very interesting video to watch. Very short video over on the True Crime Network. Until next time, until the next video, Dreamers out.